Hey there, I'm going to show you some text box tips and tricks for when you are using Google Slides or Google Drawings, since they work pretty much the same. Up here in your toolbar, you will notice that there is a T with a box around it, and that is the symbol for text box. It even shows you the text box words when I hover over it. So I'm going to draw a text box in this blank space. To do that, I am going to tap and drag where I want this text box. I can type my words inside, so we'll just do something simple right now, your text here. And you'll notice that there are some blue lines around this text box. With these blue lines over here, with automatically a text box that has invisible lines, so when I click out to the side, you see that I can't even see the lines that I drew. I'm going to click back in and show you some options in here. These blue dots help me drag my text box to make it larger or smaller. I can also do the same in the corners. And then this floating dot up top is like my doorknob. So doorknobs turn, so I can actually turn my words depending on my project. If I want to make any changes to the actual border, if I don't want this invisible anymore, I need to click on my text box. And then up here, there is a little icon that says border weight. So when I click on that, I can actually make those lines visible, so they're no longer hiding. I can also change the color of the border if I want to do that, depending on my project, but right now we will make that invisible. If I want to move my text box somewhere else, I put my cursor over those invisible lines, and that cursor is a crisscross cursor, and that will help me move my text box. If I want to change the words inside, I need to make sure that I highlight the words that I want to change. And then I have different options up here. Automatically, your font style will be Arial, but if I want something different, I can click the arrow next to it and choose different text style options. I can also change the size. Again, make sure your words are highlighted, so I can change it to be larger or smaller depending on the look I am going for. You can also bold your words. You can italicize, so make them to the side. You can underline them, or you can even do all three. To change the color, I go to this A with the black line underneath. It's saying that my text is black right now, so I can change the colors that way. And then if I want the background behind my words to be a color, I can use this highlighter next door, and I can highlight the words. You can also do a combination of highlighting and your text. So we'll go back with that option. So we'll go back to our default. I can also move my words to different parts of my text box. So right now my words are pushed to the left-hand side. I can make them go more in the middle. I can make them more go to the right. And this one just means when I start typing below, everything's going to be lined up. I'll go back to my default left. So just some quick tips and tricks. If you don't like that text box anymore, you just need to click on the text box you don't like and then delete on your keyboard. So hopefully that helps with your text box creation and with your future projects.